guys, so moving on to our final section, which is what we've been playing. Now, Patrick, our first game that we've been playing together, actually, and it's a bit interesting, is we played Mario Kart on the Switch at at a braai that you had last weekend at your place.
I feel like I should explain this story because you might give a biased opinion.
Okay, fair warning, liquor was involved for this Mario Kart showdown. But yeah,
so,
you explain the story.
To all our listeners, I had a barbecue, a nice family barbecue, and I was just like, hey, Ole, bring your Switch over. And he was just like, nah, I don't know, bro. And I was just like, nah, do it. And he was just like, alright, let me do it.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, no, we had this barbecue and Ole happened to have this Switch on it. So then he was just like, yo, PK, let's have a game of Mario Kart. And I was just like, wait, let me sort everything out. And I don't think I was drunk enough at the time. So you brought the Switch after a few
more drinks were consumed naturally.
Yeah, of course. And we played the first game and you absolutely hammered me. I can't even remember, I think. Did we quit the game or I came last?
You came like near the, I think near the end. But you were getting used to the controls.
Which was kind of surprised about because, I mean, I read about Mario Kart being kind of easy to handle. And I was surprised. I thought it would take me
more time.
Like if you're playing Forza or you're playing Gran Turismo, it will take you a few races for you to get used to it. But anyway, regardless, I kind of got the hang of it and everything. And the second race came. And I came first, and I think you came. Was it 6th?
I came like 7th.
Yeah, you came 7th, and you were there like screaming.
Yeah. I was like, Pokemon Go Fest.
And then my aunts obviously were just like, oh, by the way, for you listeners and viewers, these are African aunts. So like,
yeah, it was really bad.
And we were there outside on the lawn like,
I was very angry.
Which was a huge moment of satisfaction.
Yeah, second race and you beat me to the punch. I would have to say this.
And I ran away after that though.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it was a bit of a fluke, but
I wanted my revenge. Caveat, I was hit with 2 blue shells, final lap, which completely wrecked me. Then I got hit with a couple more red shells and I found myself in 7th. So I think my Switch basically is intelligent and knows that I was whooping your ass. And it decided to make you feel good and make me feel sad. And the AI just snapped and had 2 blue shells. Completely
I didn't gloat about it though.
It was fun.
Very calm.
It was fun.
And I love
the losing part sucked a little bit.
A little bit.
But yeah, it was fun playing that. Yeah.
No, but Mario Kart was fun.
Yeah, Mario Kart was awesome.
And I feel like I just need to get a Switch now and jump onto the Zelda train as well.
Yeah. People also were like freaked out, like they were like, man, this Nintendo thing, you can literally just play it anywhere, right? Because we pulled it out and like people were like, damn, what are you guys doing and stuff? And it's like, nah, guys, it's hybrid, man.
Switch. Apart from Zelda, what have you been playing?
Apart from Zelda, I have played, and listen, you won't believe this, I have played Mass Effect. I have been playing Mass Effect. EA just released the 10-hour trial on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, so basically you can get that demo of the game, basically. So I've ranted a lot about the problems with this game, but let me say this. Towards the end of my 10 hours, this is mainly to do with the main storyline. I genuinely found myself intrigued and wanting to know what was going to happen next. I mean, not really getting into spoilers or anything, but like you're just kind of discovering about this ancient alien technology that's been left on this first planet that you're on. I think it's called Eos or something. And the way this mystery is unfolding as you're going from like alien monument to monument in your little buggy car thing, I forget what it's called. But just the way the story is unfolding together, the enemy faction that you find in Andromeda, the Ket, who bizarrely look like every other creature in the Milky Way, besides the point. But yeah, I was like, man, I actually want to know where this is going. Like, it had a lot of mystery to it, and it had a lot of the exploration aspects that Andromeda was trying to go for, because you're in a new galaxy, you're exploring new frontiers. towards the end of that 10 hours, I genuinely started having that feeling. And I mean, the game is pretty in places as well, despite all the bugginess and stuff. I mean, it is actually beautiful. And I was like, in this desert space, there's these gigantic metallic alien structures in the desert and stuff. And I was like, man, this is actually really cool.
Does that appeal to your preference to say space travel and intergalactic kind of games? Because I know that I know that Mass Effect Andromeda would have instantly gripped me simply because of the fact that I am so invested and gripped by say space travel games and say just even movies. What I'm influenced by Star Wars. You see what I mean?
You're exactly right.
Will someone else who's not that invested in that genre per se?
I mean, be into that.
Yeah, be into it.
Probably not.
Were you letting a lot of things slide?
No, I mean the combat as well is really good. Like the actual shooting and using your jetpack and blasting kids in the face using your what are they called again? Those abilities in Mass Effect. Biotic. I was gonna say that. I thought I was wrong. Using your biotics and stuff like that. It's polished, man. Like it feels really good to play. So that combined with the mystery for me was working. And the thing is, just to wrap it up, just as I was like, I really want to know what happens next because a certain thing happens. The trial ends. So they've kind of got me. I have ranted about this game so much, but they've actually kind of got me at about £15, $15. When it's that cheap, I'll dive in and play it. So I played. I should add that my female writer had a massive glitch where she completely got possessed by a demon. The Exorcist. I chose a response, and her neck winded inside her shoulder, and she was just like twisting round and round, and she was talking at the same time. It was scary. Because when it happened, I was like, oh shit! It was a pure Exorcist moment. I shit my pants initially, and then I laughed. But the game is buggy as hell still. It's still a broken.
You're like,
oh, it's BioWare Montreal.
It's BioWare. Okay.
So that's kind of been pretty much it. I spoke about Zelda in the previous bit, but those that's kind of what I've been playing.
For me, it was Persona, and the only game that I've played otherwise is Ghost Recon Wildlands,
which I saw you play a bit of.
Yeah, we played a little bit today, and it's surprising how much time people have put into that game. You're finding people in higher levels, so I'm thinking like they've pumped in a lot of hours in there. And you already know I haven't put in a lot into the online. I played a little bit offline, but I already told you my irritants with the dialogue.
Voice repetition.
But essentially, when it comes to the combat, it still feels good. It still feels like something I can play for a long period of time, and I feel like I can focus on upgrading my gear, upgrading my weapons. And obviously you do have the occasional guys who are just talking trash on their earphones and on their mics.
Oh yeah, like the guy we had on Fly the Co-op.
He was just like, hello. I was just like, okay. But otherwise it's
I will say this, watching you play today when we're at my place, you've tempted me to also pick it up. I would like to. It looks fun to play together, like just f***ing around in the helicopter, going to different missions. I mean, remember what happened with the plane when you tried to. You should actually even talk about that.
Exactly. When
it was a side mission.
It was a side mission for. It's one of those side missions. I've forgotten what they called the initial title for those side missions, but it's where you steal the plane after taking out all the hostiles in that area. So then, after my terrible experience, we played about 2 missions before, and they weren't that good.
And you screwed up the first time.
I screwed up because
the plane blew up. You were playing with other people.
I was playing with others. So this squad was a little bit more in sync, and we took everybody nice and quickly, and I even shot the last guy, and we're like, okay guys, Let's get into the plane. And this plane is already
Smoking, yeah.
By this
There's
time.
a big chunk of smoke.
You
coming out of it.
even know that I should not get into this aircraft, but then we're like,
You have
let's do it.
complete
And then
mission.
as soon as we're getting off the runway, and there's this tiny little
wire fence. Yeah, that like anything would crush
And
through.
before I jumped into the plane, I was just like, I don't know if we're really gonna make this, but let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
And the plane just decided to go off the runway, hit this wire fence, and I guess that took enough points.
Instantly
Off
blew
the
up.
health,
And everybody barrel rolled
And
out of
everyone's
the
just
plane.
like-
That was hilarious. That was funny.
It's a fun game though. I would recommend.
Yeah, it's stupid fun with friends in the middle of cocaine Cuba. I'm up for that. I'm up for that. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
But otherwise, those are the games I'm playing. And I just got FF12, but obviously I haven't clicked play yet.
Oh yeah, you let us know about that next week.
Yeah. Which is the last Final Fantasy that I enjoyed. I already told you this. It feels like it's the last Final Fantasy that I really came out satisfied.
Yeah.
Everything else that involved lightning with her pink hair irritated the hell out of me. And 15 was like, it was,
15 was 15.
Yeah, 15 was 15. It was okay. Yeah. But other than that, it was, it's been a slow period for gaming.
I got news for you, Ole. I've been playing Diablo.
Okay.
How's Diablo going?
Finished Diablo and Reaper of Souls.
Okay, so you beat both the story and the expansion, basically?
Yes, in 3 days.
Were you
3 days.
playing solo or co-op?
On Torment 4 or 5.
I've been playing on Torment 3, I think, actually. Diablo, I've been playing Torment 3.
So it's really, really hard, the game Diablo. The two bosses are like hands down. When you play on proper difficulty, are really, really hard. Like Diablo, he's got like 1 billion health. You get him to half health, and then he teleports you to a shadow realm where you have to fight him, but he's hidden. And then he starts creating clones of your actual character that are attacking you.
Yeah, that sounds peak.
And then you have to kill him, and then when you kill him, you go back to him in the real realm, where he's still at half health and has more attacks.
Damn.
Oh.
So you would not advise people to tackle this on hard alone?
I mean, if you don't enjoy sanity and you don't appreciate your own time, then do it. Because the Reaper of Souls is worse than Diablo.
Yeah.
He's actually worse. Like, quick story. Like, he has what I did was that the guy I was playing with, I maxed out my critical damage because he's got so much health. I'm like, we still have huge chunks. And then he randomly cast Reflect on himself. So we both crit him at the same time and we just died. And this is after an hour of grinding.
How long do you think it would take to defeat Diablo?
It depends on what difficulty. If you're playing on normal, it'll be quick. But what we were playing on, it's at least 30-40 minutes.
Damn.
And just hoping you don't die.
Yeah. That's funny, man. You cast Reflect and you both try hit him at the same time. And
it's so it just happened. I'm like,
And this is after an hour?
yeah, and just both did.
Yeah, it's time to put the controller
Yeah.
down.
Of course, I am dead.
I'm throwing a fit at that point.
Yeah.
I feel like
So you see, we have Dark Souls in us, so
You manage to power through it
Yeah.
and finish it and everything. Adventure mode time, isn't it?
let's go.
Yeah. Alright, Patrick, unless you have, is it nothing really else that you've been playing?
that's about it.
That's about it.
I've only been on 2 games lately.
Pretty much, yeah. Same for me. I've just been playing my Switch in the bathroom, and that's pretty much it.
You will get electrocuted in the bathtub.
I have a shower. I'm fine
Okay.
until they make the Switch waterproof or something.
Yeah. You don't want Zelda to kill you. Although I don't think Zelda would kill you unless Link was connected to the charger.
Let's not talk about me dying there. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this final segment. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the podcast with us. If you need to find out where we're posting all of our stuff, keep an eye on our Facebook page, InCntrolGaming ZM. Patrick's Twitter is Pato_Kafu. I'm Ole_Gunner. Hit us up there. I've been really bad with Twitter lately, but need to get better with.
I feel like I just like stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, we should be engaged, but the Facebook page especially is where we're going to be doing some stuff for the 10th episode especially, which we want to dedicate to you guys who watch this, and just have a full episode dedicated to what you guys want to talk about. That would be great. We'll have details about that soon. But yeah, so thanks anyway for tuning into this episode. Thanks for watching this segment. And definitely, we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.